even remember in my little childhood days how my siblings came to fetch me from school to go and see a man by name Griffin, whom you have sent with a message to us. It was all joy and happiness during those days when we were in frequent contact, whilst we shared the hope of rejoining or reuniting with you one day. But then, all too soon, the birds singing the sweet, joyful song began withdrawing into the night, and the symphony of a sad, melancholic tune was heard again after we, following the death of your late husband, Mr. Cunningham. The rest of the story had only been that of lines of tragedy or tragic endings, one after the other, which it is hard to told and even find meanings to it. However, we have tried not to be embittered by it, but we rest on its source as life lessons and knowledge. We have joy, finally, of your freedom from these shackles and harshness by which life has treated you, and by extension to all of us. Angela, number 7, I've come to admire so much of your tenacity, your bravery, and leadership skills. And thank you so much for being there when we couldn't. And may God bless you. Number 7 is a beautiful number, but Mom never find that beautiful peace. But we thank God for her life. Indeed, the story cannot be told differently. This is a South welfare played by the orchestra of life. Its memories shall forever be engraved in our hearts and souls and minds. Rest well, Nolly Mommy. That was how she was called affectionately by your siblings. Rest well, Auntie Komley. Rest well, Mommy. Rest peacefully in the bosom of the Lord till we meet again. I wish heaven had visiting hours, but until then, may you rest in perfect peace. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Florence. Now I'd like to invite Angela to resume this and share Mr.
know that you didn't know my mum very well, if you knew her at all, and most of what you did know revolved around her mental health. Truth be told, I didn't know her that well either. She had a whole life before I was born, with parents, siblings and other children that I have never got to know. A lot of my relationship with her also revolved around her mental health. We often go to funerals and celebrate the life of the person that has passed away. However, Mum's life had been difficult for a number of years, and she had battled a lot of demons. While it breaks my heart to know that I won't be able to see her, I'd like to take some comfort in the fact that her passing means that she can now finally be at peace. She can leave behind her hard times and reunite with people she loved that are also no longer with us. She can now look down on me and her other children and see the life that we have created and be part of our lives in spirit in a way that she couldn't while she was alive. While we had our struggles, I would like to take the opportunity to thank her. There are many other elements of my upbringing that come from my second mum. However, I was 12 when I went into care. For a number of years, while I was young and my dad was still alive, Mum was at her happiest. She was an excellent cook. She made the best jollof rice and she made brilliant banana pancakes, and she made these sweets that were like Werther's Originals made out of condensed milk. She was an absolute wizard with a sewing machine and would spend hours making cushion covers and curtains and outfits for me. I may have resented them a little as a 7-year-old wanting the latest trendy outfit, but to look back on it now makes me smile to see the effort and love she put into keeping me well presented. Mum laid the foundations for the person I am now. She taught me respect, both for others and for myself. Simple things that you don't think about or take for granted, like keeping a tidy home and that your own underwear should always match. I never knew how much of her I carried with me, and will be forever grateful for the part that she has played in my life. I'm just sorry that she never really got to see how much. I thank her for the sacrifices that she made, leaving her other children and family to come to the UK, her attempt to keep me shielded from the issues she struggled with every day, and the values she instilled in me that I hope to pass on to my own children. What everyone should know is how strong she was. She was feisty, and you wouldn't dream of speaking out of turn. She wasn't afraid to put you in your place, irrespective of who you were, and she was always right. I was the daughter, and she was the parent, and I was never allowed to forget that. But on the flip of that, she was loving, and she was so timid, and she gave the best hugs. I'm sorry that I couldn't do more to help you while you were alive. But I hope I can carry your strength and be half the mum that you have been to me, to my own children. I will spend the rest of my life trying to make you proud. I love you, and I hope that you can finally rest in peace.
Thank you very much as well, Angela, for that tribute. As children of a loving Heavenly Father, let us ask His forgiveness, for He is gentle and full of compassion. God of mercy, we acknowledge that we are all sinners. We turn from the wrong that we have thought and said and done, and are mindful of all that we have failed to do. For the sake of Jesus who died for